All-NBA and all defensive teams?
1,000%. And I still don't have a vote, so my opinion doesn't matter. But seriously, the answer is yes. If you're talking about players' contracts, because it can affect a player's contract, they should have the ability to be the best players on the best teams, and that's what the All-NBA first team should be.
Gotta get you a vote, man.
No, I'm good.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Josh Green. And it's prime time in at the power forward position.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Davis. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. From 9 feet, got a hand on it. Pass to primetime. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 5-point game.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
And there's James from the arc, hauled in by McGee. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Out left to the wing. He takes it in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol. The Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
Now here's Davis. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Hardaway. Here's primetime. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Reeves. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Back to Davis. Here's Westbrook. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Here's primetime. Check by Davis. And McGee with the stuff.
Timeout. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Christian Wood is checked in for McGee. Finney-Smith comes in for Green. Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in for Luka Doncic. Here's Toscano.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Bullock. Here's primetime. Puts it up. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
To the paint. Here's Gabriel. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide-open man.
Fires from deep. And prime time gets it to go. 12 points for him.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely. There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
The Lakers with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pulls it from 20. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Dallas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break.
The Mavericks, 22. Heading to the court, the Lakers girls.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Thomas Bryant out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Inside. The layup misses.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He had 65 points and was on point from deep. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Doncic right side. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
It's good.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Here's prime time. Check by Davis. This one for three. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Green.
3-pointer.
Green's got his 4th assist with that last one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Reeves, defended by Hardaway. Back to Bryant. Powell against Davis. Clock at 4. Sinks it from distance. Bryant's got 5.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Here's prime time. Another one falls for Dallas.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Christie. And Davis slams it home.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
The Mavericks have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The last time they came together was... And so we wrap up the first half. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 14. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Westbrook. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Then it's Green. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's prime time in at the 4.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. When you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Here's James. Westbrook outside. Pass to Reeves for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Here's Bryant inside. James, a good look. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. James has gotten his second bucket.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Here's prime time. Another 3 for Dallas.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Westbrook against Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Takes the 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
To the left side wing. Here's prime time. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 27.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Reeves. Back to James. Bryant outside. Who poked away. And it's Green off the drive. Basket counts. Green's got his first points of the night.
They're really working the paint now.
The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. In transition. Pass to Doncic. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And prime time gets it to go.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Westbrook outside. Here's Reeves. Pass to Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Doncic. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Davis. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to Westbrook. Bryant left side. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Westbrook against Green. Double team on James. Here's Bryant. Ooh, McGee with the block. They recover it. Davis, the pass to Bryant. He blocks it again. Here's Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Pass to Primetime. And that one's good.
Number 21.
He's got 31.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Davis. Here's Reeves. James outside. Westbrook with it. Six to shoot. Here's Reeves. And again, no good by the Lakers. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Primetime. It's good if it goes. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And the score?
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks building a mountain of a lead, up 3rd. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
We've got Troy Brown. Damian Jones is out there with Juan Toscano-Anderson. And it's Gabriel in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Christie. The Mavericks pull it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Toscano. Back to Brown. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second one. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Toscano. Jones in the post. He's checked by Kleba. And Primetime gets it to go. He's got 38.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Outside Jones. Here's Bullock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bullock's got his first bucket in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside, Brown. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Christie, covered by McGee, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The